Hey guys, in this video I'm going to tell you some very awesome and very unique features introduced on Brainly very recently. So I will begin with one of the features which have been introduced on the answering tab. Okay, so see, earlier you had only these three icons on your answering tab, but now you have these all also. Now, do you know what's the use of these all? Well, let me tell you. First, let's begin with the first one over here. This B is used to bold the letters, words, or even sentences you use. Like, let me write a sentence over here. Okay. Okay, so I've typed here I am Prince. Now see, I've selected this sentence, and now what will I do? I will simply click on the B written over here, and then see, just a minute, sorry. I will click on the B. You can see here the sentence is bold. Let me show you the difference between bold and the general letter C. I hope you have now found what's the difference. Now suppose you don't want to select and bold it, you just want to keep typing and make it get bold. Now before you start to type, click on the B and then simply type whatever you want. You can see the words I write and the letters and words I write are becoming bold. So now next move on to the second editing feature introduced again on Brainly. Now see, it's the method to use it is exactly the same, but only the style of the letters or the words will change. Again, I'll write the same sentence over here. See, now again I will select it. Yeah, now see, it has been italicized. Like let me tell you when you can use it. Like suppose you're writing the biological name of any organism, then there's a rule that while writing a biological name, either you italicize it while on screen, or when you are manually writing it on the paper, then you have to underline both the words. Now see, it's italicized. You can also use multiple features together. Like see, I have italicized it already, and also I can bold it together. Okay, so now again you can use it before you can select it, you can make it on before starting to type. Now see, I have turned it on, and then see, I will type. See, it's already being italicized. Now what's the use of this U? This is used for simply underlining the sentences, words, or even letters. Like see, if you're writing fill in the blanks, in any case you're giving an answer to fill in the blanks, then you can write. Now see, suppose let's write a boy goes to school. Okay, now suppose it's a fill in the blanks and goes is the answer. Now you can underline it or even bold it so that to highlight the answer. Now third is again editing feature, and this is used for, like suppose, let me tell you, you have multiple points in your answer, like first you have your introduction, then here you write something, then you have your body, and then you have your conclusion. And let's say these all are a part of the topic. Let's say revolt, okay, and more precisely revolt of 1857, okay. Then see, you can easily figure out what is the main heading and what are the subheading, okay. So see, first I will say, using this feature you can distinguish between the main heading and the subheading. Now see over here, you have two options, heading and subheading. Click on the heading. See, the size of the letters and size of the letters has increased, and also they have been bold. Now let's do the same with the subheading. Yeah, now see, you have to click here, subheading. You can see the change between the size, and also this has been bold. Now again, let's do the same with others. Yes, now you can also use these editing features in the letters, along with using the style of heading and subheading. Now see, again you want to underline the main heading, then simply click the U icon, underline. You also want to italicize it, then I, done. Now let's move on to the third feature, or maybe I can say these both are together because they both are used to mark points. First of all, let's see, like we have various points we are writing manually. One, help, I'm writing randomly few words. Okay, so we have 4 words over here. You saw I manually typed the numbers of the words. Like see, first I have to type one for help. I have to type 1 before it manually, and of course it takes extra time. Now how to avoid it? Now see, again I will write the same bunch same words down. Okay, now I don't want to write the numbering manually. Then what can I do? You can see the 7th icon over here, that in small you can see it's written 1, 2 and 3. Click on it. See, it's automatically numbered. Okay, it's really useful feature when you're writing various answers, because you often have to mention the points or have to answer different parts of same question. Also, you don't want many times for making your answer decorating your answer, then you can use the 5th icon, sorry, the 6th icon over here. Now see what happens over using it. See, now it's either now it's not using the numbers, it's using points to mark the various parts of this various words. Okay, now see, now suppose you have completed one word. Now it will automatically, as you click the enter key and move on to the next line, to automatically put another point. See, it's put. Okay, now I write. Okay, and these are only the features and new features added on answering tab. Now let's move on to another most important features. Well, now it's another very useful, really useful feature. It's now you can, I hope you can see besides start typing a question, it's a camera is made, and inside the camera lens it's an eye is made. Now you can use this for, like, suppose you don't want to type the complete question, then what can you do? You can use this feature. you take the picture of your question, and then simply uh, the Brainly will take some time to find out the words in your question, and it will type the words on its own. So of course it will save time for if you are typing longer questions. Now I will show you. Okay, now I will find another question from one of my textbooks, and then I will take its picture, and let's see that how well Brainly scans it and types it. So I have one question over here. I'm going to take its picture. Okay, it's a history question, and the question is, how were the Aryans? Okay, just a minute. Yes. Okay, now very carefully crop exactly the question you want to ask, and it's better to not copy the number, that the question number. Okay, so we have cropped it, and now we will click on this use this photo. Now see, we are Brainly is writing, we are scanning your question to get you a quick answer. Now let's see. Okay, see, it has written very properly who were the Aryans, but actually in my picture I didn't crop it properly, and also the upper part, the words of the upper part were shown. So see, upper part of the words of upper part are also written over here. I'll edit it and see. I will erase the upper part which I don't need. Now see, I have my question over here. Though it was a small question, but it will work exactly the same with big questions. So you can simply search this. Now I can ask a question over here, and I can give the points as according to my wish or the length of my question, and it's better to give word limit. So I'm writing here 100 words, and now simply I'll click ask a question, and I'll choose a subject which is history, and now Brainly is asking the question. So you saw it, how it worked, and I have already started receiving answers from someone, and there are two people, but one person is trying to answer. Now similarly you can take picture of other questions and escape from typing long questions. I hope you like this video. Please subscribe this channel and also share the video.